Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like you're waiting for something big to happen in your life? A dream you've held on to for years? A promise that feels like it's taking forever to come true? It can be tough, right? It makes you question if you heard right or if it will ever happen. Well, today we're diving into a powerful story about exactly that, a story of waiting, of faith, and of a promise renewed. We're talking about Abraham. Let's set the scene. Abraham is getting older, and so is his wife Sarah. A long, long time ago, God had made an incredible promise to him. You can read about the beginning of this in Genesis chapter 12. God told him, I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. Imagine hearing that. But years have passed, and Abraham and Sarah still don't have any children, not even one. It would be so easy for him to give up, to think maybe he misunderstood God. Then something amazing happens, which we see in Genesis chapter 15. One night, God speaks to Abraham again. Abraham is feeling pretty down. He says to God, Sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless? He's basically saying, God, all these blessings are great, but the one thing I truly long for, a child to carry on my name, I don't have. He was being real with God, sharing his deepest hurt and doubt. And how does God respond? He doesn't get angry. He does something spectacular. He takes Abraham outside and says, Look up at the sky and count the stars if indeed you can count them. Then he said to him, So shall your offspring be. Can you just picture that moment? Standing under a vast, glittering night sky, being told that your descendants would be more numerous than the stars. It wasn't just a promise. It was a breathtaking visual guarantee. Genesis 15, verse 6 tells us something profound. Abram believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness. In that moment of doubt, Abraham chose faith. So, what can we learn from this? First, it's okay to be honest with God about our doubts and frustrations. Abraham laid his heart bare, and God met him right there. He didn't want a perfect performance. He wanted a real relationship. Second, God's promises are bigger than our circumstances. From a human perspective, it seemed impossible for Abraham and Sarah to have a child, but God operates outside of our limitations. His timing and his methods are perfect, even when we can't see the full picture. How can we apply this to our own lives, right here, right now? Maybe you're waiting for a breakthrough in your career, for healing in your body, for restoration in a relationship, or just for a sense of purpose. It's easy to get discouraged when you look at your current situation, but God is inviting you to do what Abraham did. Look up. Lift your eyes from your problems and fix them on the greatness and faithfulness of God. Remember the promises He's given you in His Word when doubt creeps in. Remind yourself of God's character. The same God who promised Abraham descendants as numerous as the stars is the same God who is with you today. The core message here is that our faith is not in the promise itself, but in the one who makes the promise. God is faithful. Even when we waver, He remains steadfast. The story of Abraham reminds us that delays are not denials. Your starry night moment might be just around the corner. A moment where God reaffirms His plan for you in a way that blows you away. So hold on, keep believing, and keep talking to Him. He is listening, and He will fulfill His promises. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this story encouraged you. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Just before I leave, I want to ask you a question. What challenges are you facing today? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next time.